And yeah, hi guys, how you doing? We are live. We are pretty much live. We are
Hey
doing this session.
everybody.
Yeah. So hi guys, everyone who is looking at the YouTube channel or in the future later on. This is a pretty cool session from Fueler. We'll be talking about proof of work, which is a new thing in the hiring system as of now. And yeah, like we have someone here and we'll just discuss about this concept and about how it helps new people to like hire them like for internships and for jobs and stuff. So yeah, like I'll just allow Rebecca to introduce our guest and then we can start with the session.
So yes, tonight we are hosting an introductory session to Proof of Work and Fueler, powered by Morales, IPFS, Filecoin, and Mentro. So we have the founder here. He is Riten Debnath. He is based out of Tripura and he has completed his CSC degree in engineering, CSC engineering degree. And yes, he is an avid non-fiction reader. And over to you, Riten.
So yeah,
Let's
we now we
night.
have
Hello,
everything
hello
on the
everyone.
stream. So yeah.
Hey everyone. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot, for having me here. I'm really excited and super pumped, to share this magic of proof of work with all of you. You know. So yeah,
Mm.
thank you so much.
Yeah. We are excited to have you here as well. We would love like all the audiences to know about this concept and like help them for their own profiles. Yeah. So yeah, Ritin, you can like just present your screen. We'll just leave the stage to you. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Thank you. Thank you so
mm,
much. So I'll just share my screen. Okay.
yeah. Sure.
Yes, over to you.
Mm,
All right. Is
yeah.
it visible?
Yeah, it's visible, and all the people in the chat, you can just like drop in your questions. I or Rebecca will ask the questions later on to Ritin, and then we can do it. Sure. So, like
Right.
any point of any and like the deck is pretty cool, and there's a by the way there's a special announcement for a Fueler contest. We'll drop it, and yeah, we have a lot of prizes as well. So it is based. It is some like it is something which will be like a byproduct of this stream. Like you need to know what is in the stream and then like participate in the contest. So yeah, if you have any questions, like there's just one question: is Fueler code open source? Like you can just answer it in just like the first question is this.
No, no, not yet.
Not yet,
Not
not
yet.
yet. We have our hopes. So yeah.
I yet to become Elon Musk. So like after that, yeah.
Fine. So
Okay.
cool then. I would just like suggest to go on like full screen or something, Ritin, and yeah.
Yeah, I guess like I can share from here. So because I'll be like sharing my screen to like show live demos and stuff. Okay, so it will be very what learning
Go.
experience for others as well. Okay.
Fine. So we'll leave
Okay,
the
guys.
stage to you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Fine.
so much. So, hello everyone. This is Riten from Fueler. So, today I'm in front of you to share about proof of work, the magic of proof of work. Okay, and very less about Fueler. Okay, because that comes very later. Okay. So, like, what is proof of work? So, if you guys are on social media, okay, mostly on Twitter. So, if you have you must have come across this word proof of work, right? So, what is this proof of work? So, like a lot of people, especially when you are hiring, when you are applying for any sort of opportunities, you see this word, right? Proof of work. They mention about this thing. So today in this session, okay, I'm going to clarify all these doubts and everything that you need to know about proof of work, okay, and how we have done and what done a lot of things around this, okay, and I hope you have a lot of things to take away, okay, from this session, okay. I don't know how long it would be, but I'll try to keep it very short, okay, so that like I get to interact with you all, okay. But I assure this thing, like this will be very like valuable session for you, okay, because I have a lot of things to share with you. So guys, a little background about myself. I'm from northeast India. Okay, I'm from a very small town, Agartala. Okay, I've done my engineering in computer science, and right after my engineering, I started building like startup into. Okay, so I've done a lot of stuff, worked with a lot of brands. Okay, freelance with them, so that I got an idea how things work. Okay, and what they do, what they need when they are hiring someone. Okay, so I have learned a lot of things from scratch, okay, seen things and experience from myself. So a lot of idea that I'm going to share with you is going to be very raw and very unfiltered. Okay, I hope I hope this is something you would be taking away with you as well. Okay, and most of you are going to start up in the future, so I hope this thing really helps with you. So yeah, like not wasting much time of yours, let's begin. So like yeah, as I was saying, like what is proof of work, right? A lot of people say this thing, what is proof of work, like apply for, with proof of work, submit your proof of work, right? So yeah, I thought of like just clearing this stuff first in the first part itself. So like as you can see, like here are some of the industry leaders that they have like told, they have mentioned about proof of work, right? So as Tanay Pratap, like he says proof of work is going to be the next big thing in hiring. Okay, so in the next slides I'm going to clarify each of these things, why it is going to be the next big thing, okay, and how you can leverage this proof of work thing in your future. Okay, so the Sharat, he's a community manager at Product Hunt. Okay, so what he says, like proof of work earns you more leverage than your degree you earned. Okay, and this is now something very crazy. Okay, because we run behind degree, right? So like so this is something very usual and very common for a lot of people. So when he's saying something like this, there must be something, right? So like I'll be telling you again. Okay, so like Abhinav says, like proof of work, a way to showcase your skills and prove that you're worth hiring. Okay, so now hiring comes across multiple niche and domains. Okay, so what I exactly mean by this is like it applies to freelancing, externship, internship, okay, job, and a lot of others thing. Okay, other thing, say brand collaboration, and say even influencer campaigns and a lot of other stuff. Okay, I'll be sharing some of the examples in the next slides. I hope that thing like you'll be taking from that. Okay, so like let's set an agenda for this session. Okay, in a very simple 7 points. Okay, okay, like so I'll be starting with why proof of work. I told you about proof of work, right? Now comes the why part, like why. Okay, so why I should go for proof of work, like so why certificates are not helpful, okay, and why only resumes are not enough, why CVs are not enough. Okay, I'll just clarify all those things in this session itself. And the next is explain to me like I'm fired. So I'll be like taking you through a journey, okay, to a different scenarios and different use cases where proof of work has changed a lot of life. Okay, then what you can do as an individual, as a student, if you are currently studying or if you're working somewhere. Okay, and proof of work for organization, how it helps them. Organization could be startup, could be mid-level companies, okay, or big companies. Okay, and how you can create your own proof of work and like making money with proof of work. And the last part is about success stories. Okay, so I hope this is going to be very amazing. Okay, then I have kept some of the interesting part, okay, on different slides. So like let's start. Okay, so like a lot of people like know this, right? Even this is from my personal experience in my college days. So I saw this, like there are folks around you, like they are learning that, you know, like some are learning this, you know. So this person that you see in between, this, that's me. Okay, that's me. I was confused, like a lot of people are learning this, okay, they are learning that. So like what is the outcome of that? Like is it something very what valuable? Is it something very relevant? Okay, is it something that is going to last in the next 5 years? Okay, is it something that is going to help me in the next 5 years, or when I'm going to pass out, right? When I'm after graduation, is it something going to help me, right? So like proof of work is a great filter here. Okay, so that is why step by step I'm going to tell you how you can leverage this. Okay, so like what previously what exactly this is how it used to happen. Okay, so you learn, then you earn. Okay, so that is the as simple as that. This is the equation itself. Okay, like you learn, then there is this quote, right? Once you learn, you remove the L, right? Then you start earning. But that is not exactly true. Okay, that is true in a macro sense, but when you go like deep into it, so you understand what are the different things that involves. Okay, so like the next, like what exactly now happens. Okay, now after learning, there is this validation. Okay, there is a layer of validation. Okay, where what happens is like you have to showcase your proof of work. Okay, so what proof of work exactly means? Proof of work means that you have learned this skill. Okay, now you're able to implement it. Okay, so that is the craziest part. Trust me, guys, when I'm saying this, you know, like because there are so many examples I can literally put out. Okay, where like when you have proof of work, companies are coming to you, you know, like they are coming to you for opportunities rather than you are going to them. Okay, in most cases when you don't have a very big social capital, you know what happens is like you have to obviously go and apply. Okay, but in case you have a big social capital, okay, they come to you, you know, they approach you. So I'll be showing live examples here. Okay, some of the chats and some of the like messages that from our users. Okay, so I'll be showing you that. So why this layer of validation here? Okay, so this is the craziest part here. Just a sec. I'll just DND my screen. Okay, yeah. Sorry guys. Yeah. So but why proof of work, right? Why proof of work? Uh, till now I've told you about proof of work, what proof of work is all about, okay, right? How it has helped someone. Now comes like again the why part, like, okay, so it definitely gives you an edge, okay, it gives you an edge, it gives you that unfair advantage. So let's take a scenario, okay, say for example I'm hiring for a front end role, okay, I'm hiring for a front end role. So now what happens is like there is this guy, okay, so what, like his name is say Abhishek, okay, so he applies with his, he mails me, for example he mails me, okay, he has attached his resume, okay, and he has shared that thing with me, and he's applied for the role, okay. So I went through the resumes and everything, so I quite liked it and everything, then good enough, okay. But there is one more guy, okay, so let's take Rohan. Okay, so what Rohan did is like he applied for the role, okay, he has put out the resumes, as well as he has put out a link, okay, and that link says ki, hey sir, hey sir, like I have done some of the projects, okay, so like if you see some of the certifications that on my resumes, I have literally worked on some of the projects, so you can literally check all my projects on this link, you can see all my proof of work on this link. So trust me, like if I'm yes since I'm taking the decision here, okay, I'm going to click on that link, because see, like human works in a very unpredictable way. Okay, why I'm saying this, because see, like I know I have somewhat I know that resume, how the resume is going to look like. So that is not something very interesting for me. But yes, the interesting here, but something that would be interesting for me here would be that link. Because like I'm something very unaware of what's on the other side of that link, right? So I'll be going and checking out all the what are the other different work that this person has done, right? So I'll be going through the project, what they have done, okay, the way they have presented it, the documentation, and if the GitHub link is there, I'll be just going to their open source contribution part, okay, what they have done, their code and everything, right? I'll just checking through, and after that, like if I feel like yeah, this guy is perfect for our role, then maybe I'll be going to the resume, or else I would be going. I'll just reply back and I'll say, let's get on a call. That's it. Because I've seen your work, I'm impressed. Let's get on a call. And guys, when I'm saying this, trust me, because there are a lot of companies already doing this. They have already vetted. They have already like say examined the candidate just by proof of work. They just get on a call for culture fit. They just call get on a call to discuss like salaries and other like no, like what non-work terms, like where are you from, like what are the different hobbies you have, what do you like doing, what do you like about our company, okay, like what are the books that you love, what are the movies you have watched. So this sort of discussion are very real. So once proof of work does the initial part, okay, the next part is like they get on a call with you just to discuss about yourself, what are you, where you come from, okay, mainly the vibe check, they just check the vibe if this person is fit for their company, okay. So like the next point is like flexibility in career choices. The reason I'm saying this, because see, like in your career you are going to work with a lot of company. Most of you would do that, because currently you have a lot of opportunities at the moment, and this happens for real when you have a lot of proof of work. Say working in a company, you say create some sort of projects, okay, at the same time you learn, say for example you start with a front end role, okay, then you slowly learn into back end part, then you slowly become that full stack developer, right? So now you have a proof of work for a lot of other things. Now this proof of work is your foundation. So the reason I'm saying it a foundation, because sitting on this you can do a lot of stuff. You can collaborate with brand, you can what you can like apply for different sort of job, you can apply for like what like a good payroll as well, like they get hiked just because of this. You can apply for freelancing, okay. At the same time, like you might attract someone when you have proof of work and you have push that thing, publish that thing on the internet, okay. If someone discovers it and they find you, they can connect with you, you can collab together in a project. And in the best case scenario, what happens is like it went on to become a startup. People do startup together just by this. Like all the startup stories that you would listen till date, you would these are based on this only. When people come together, they see each other's work, they work together, they start with small projects, then later on it becomes big. So you get that flexibility when you have your proof of work, okay. Then again, the third part is very obvious, as I mentioned previous slide, okay, on the previous slide, that it gives the validation, okay, for your learning, what you have learned, right? So if you have learned something, like what is the proof of it? So as simple as you create a project out of it, okay. And obviously when you're learning something, when you have this skin in the game that yes, I have learned something, now let's do something out of it, okay. So yeah, like moving on to next slide. Now understand. Now let's understand from the organization point of view, right? So till now I have told you about the individual individual thing, right? So how it helps you as an individual. Now from an organization point of view, right? Why proof of work? how it helps them. Okay, so the first and foremost thing for any startup and for any company is like it saves their time. Okay, that is their biggest resources. Okay, trust me. Okay, startups are super tough. Okay, it's super tough when they don't find relevant candidates to work with them. Okay, so this proof of work literally saves them a lot of time. Okay, time that they are actually willing to pay for. Okay, that's how crazy it is. So number one point is like it saves a lot of time for any company and for any startup. Okay, it definitely impresses them. Okay, no doubt it definitely impresses them the way I have told you that scenario, that Abhishek and Rohan, right? So like it impresses them. Okay, and obviously it gives you that trust question. Okay, why trust? Because see, when you have learned something and you have proactively done something out of it, like you have taken extra step. Okay, and you have built something out of it, and you have also written about it. Okay, the documentation part, but it definitely shows that you are someone to trust with. Okay, and obviously after that, when they get on a call, they discuss with you things. That time you eventually it comes out. If you're someone who's just faking it, so the person on the other side, they can easily sense it up. Okay, so don't be that person. Okay, make it very genuine, make it very very honest. Okay, so that people can actually relate to it. People, mostly the startup, say maybe it could be the CEO, could be brand manager. Okay, it could be any team members of the company. Okay, and the fourth point is super important, that is skin in the game. Okay, so skin in the game is super important in today's time, because like whatever you are doing. Okay, whatever you are doing, how sincere you are. Okay, how diligent you are. Okay, how determined you are for that task is super important to showcase. Okay, this proof of work represents that, yeah, you have a real skin in the game. Okay, so maybe let me give you some scenario. Say like you're applying for a, say, startup. Okay, and you will come across some sort of, say, feature. Okay, you're already then using that product, and you see that product. Okay, and you might think, okay, like maybe I can improve this. Okay, I can make it better. Okay, so you start working on that thing. Okay, start working on that thing, and you have posted it somewhere. Okay, and you have literally like email. Okay, cold email that person, maybe the CEO, the founder, or maybe anyone from the team who is who is in the like position of decision making, right? So they will literally seek you. Okay, this person has skin in the game, they have literally like done this by themselves. Okay, they have understood the problem. Okay, what exactly the problem this product is currently facing, and this is how he has solved it. Okay, or she has solved it, right? So that is why it shows that you have a skin in the game. Okay, and this is crazy, right? So I guess like this skin, you have already seen it. Okay, I was thinking a lot for putting this up. Okay, so like we often tell this, like what proof of work does to your career. It's like a wildcard entry. Okay, so for example, there are 100 application. Out of those, they will filter out. Okay, these founders, or say like this use, they'll filter out all the application based on this. Okay, they will just go for the like application that actually has something to show, right? If you have something to like actually show ki, like, hey, like I have done something, now this is something like you can check, the way I have mentioned previously. Okay, so proof of work is like a wild card for your career. Okay, and literally you can trump any game out of it. Okay, so like my suggestions and my point for you today would be like create as much as possible, like create proof of work as much as possible. Because like see, you have no idea, okay, which proof of work is going to click, right? And it doesn't mean that you have created one thing and you can expect that thing will work. Okay, does that? And there's one more thing that I want to share with you. Don't fall in love, okay, with your first time efforts. Okay, first time efforts usually means, okay, so suppose you have learned something, now you have done your first project. Okay, so we are usually so attached with the first time efforts that we fall in love. Okay, we are like, key, like I have created this. Okay, now let me share. So if the other person like rejects it, or they never say, so you feel bad. You are like this is not working, let me try something else. No, that is wrong. Okay, you have to at least try it for some time. Okay, maybe this didn't work, maybe create something else. Okay, do again something else. Okay, maybe do again something else. Okay, like, so it's like you are like trying again and again. Okay, so when you do the fifth project, now you will have this understanding that why your first time project didn't work. Okay, so that's how crazy it is. Okay, so like create as much as proof of work as possible. I'll show you some of the example profiles on my screen. Okay, I'll share my screen with you. Okay, you can just check it out. Okay, so yeah, again, this obvious point, proof of work unlocks your surface area of learning opportunities. Because you are at a position, okay, where people can see you, right? So say for example, let's take this scenario. There are a lot of audiences here. Okay, so many people standing. Okay, now you have proof of work, so automatically your like your status, or say you are automatically like picked up. You are at a position, you're at a peak where people can see you, they can notice you, because you're already unique, right? You have done something beyond what other has done, right? So a few days back, okay, I was tweeting about this proof of work, like with my audience. I was just having casual conversation with them. So like one of them, he was literally a stranger to me. Like he just came up and he was like just put this tweet, and I'm very happy to share this tweet with you all today. Like the way he has mentioned it, like proof of work, like hiring team comes to you. Okay, you are in control. Okay, and CVs and resume. What happens is you go to the companies and they are in control. So just imagine how simple it is. Okay, how simple to understand it is. As I told you in the previous slides, right? When you have proof of work, this people, they come to you. Like they interested in you. Okay, they are like, hey, I have seen your work. Okay, I have gone through this particular work. So you have done a crazy amount of work here. So I'm really impressed. Let's get on a call and stuff. Okay, so they come to you. Okay, and this hiring team, guys, trust me, these people are on social media. Okay, they are like lurking around. Okay, they're not engaging with you, but they are lurking around. They are watching everything. Okay, most of the startups, they literally have Twitter list. They have this special section where they put up candidates, so that in future they can hire. So this everything, whatever you do on the social, really matters, right? So whatever you are doing, okay, put out on the social. Okay, share with your audience, and obviously publish it somewhere. Okay, so that you can show it at time when you need it. Okay, so let's come to the landing opportunity part. Okay, so it has usually two parts. Okay, like creating proof of work. Okay, like which usually means your samples, projects, like what you have learned, now you're creating something out of it. And the next part is like outreaching part. Okay, so what outreaching usually means is, like, let's say for example you are someone fresher, and this is something applicable for someone, like say, who is very new. Okay, say like you, most of you would have your questions, right? Currently I'm in a college, I'm in my first year. Okay, how do I land an internship with a company I want to work with? So please listen to this very carefully, because see, most of the students who start their journey in the first year, okay, they don't have any social capital. Okay, most of them, they don't have any social capital where people can already know you. Social capital means basically you don't have much audience, you don't have much follower on social media. Okay, so what usually happens is they don't get to discover you. Okay, so what in that case you have to do is you have to outreach to them. Okay, the way I have put that example on the email part, that Abhishek and Rohan, where Rohan has emailed me and obviously Abhishek has emailed me, but in case of Rohan, what he has done is he has done something different. He has put up his resumes and CVs, but again he has put up his like proof of work. That was the thing I'm trying to explain you here. Okay, so creating work is not just enough. Okay, always try to take actions out of it. Say like whom you are applying to. Maybe it could be for freelancing, it could be for internship, or it could be for externship. Okay, externship is something again, I'll be sharing with you again. Okay, so most of you, if you are in your first year, okay, please go and work with companies, be associated with the companies in any term you can. Okay, externship usually means you don't get paid for working. Okay, a lot of people will tell you, okay, hey, if this company is not paying, don't work for them and stuff, but I'll back to differ here. Okay, so if you don't have any experience, if you're a fresher, go and work with companies, okay, for free. Learn from them for free. Okay, because the kind of mindset that you would have after that externship, it will be crazy. Okay, and most externship will turn into internship if you are able to put in value. And guys, trust me, you're in the position to understand if like you're able to like learn something from it, or if you are actually learning from it, and you're always in the position to make the decision to leave that thing. Okay, because if it is not adding value, also you're not getting paid, so why working? Like go apply for other companies, but at least go and associate yourself with different startup that you can, which you admire maybe. Okay, or maybe you want to work with. Okay, so just go apply. Okay, just if apply to those companies. Okay, let's tell them I'll be working for free. Okay, don't have to pay me, I just want to learn. At the moment I want to apply my learnings. Okay, most companies won't be replying you. Okay, because they don't hire any externs at the moment, but most companies will do. Okay, be very precise about what you want to contribute to that company. Okay, that thing, this will make sure that that person will reply you back. Okay, so I guess you understood about this two part, where you create proof of work, and the other part is like outreaching. Okay, where you take one step ahead and like take your work to the relevant sources. Like you send that thing as an email or maybe social media DMs. Okay, so it's totally on you. Okay, now you must have you must be thinking, okay, so like what are the different proof of work, like what are the examples of proof of work. So okay, here on my screen, okay, by the way, this deck here, like I'll be sharing this with you all, okay. Also this deck will be on my Fuller profile, okay. You can literally go and check it out and you can download it your own, okay. So you can use it the way you want, okay. So like what counted as your proof of work? So it could be, so for example, it could be your podcast, your ebooks, okay, your open source contribution, right, YouTube channels, right, your coding projects, okay, your social pages. So if most of you you start your own social media pages, right, where like you post your learnings. So that is the very amazing thing that I have come across very recently, where all this first year or second year student, what I have seen is they are learning as well as they are creating content, they're posting on social media, and that way they are making extra money out of it, okay. So for that, I'll do another session some other day, how you can make money in your first year and second year, okay. So then comes this design part, okay. If you're designing something product, it could be product design, it could be communication design, okay. Your case studies, then research papers, any speaking gigs, then application that you have created, okay, websites, blog, any SaaS product that you have built, okay, your newsletters, startup. Say for example, most of you start a startup in your college days, right? So that could be your proof of work, okay. So that thing really helps you when you go out of your college, because you already have this organization skill, already have this team player skills, you understand products better, you understand marketing better, you understand this what technology better, right? So you are in a position where you'll be very lucrative for any company, okay. You can either go and work in your startup, scale it further, or maybe go and work it with some company where you can actually test your skills and knowledge what you have learned in your college to some higher level, okay, with bigger audience, right? So most student does that. So if you are thinking like how do I get proof of work ideas, yeah. So don't be so confused, okay. I have put this thing here where you can just go to this page and you can find like ideas for free, okay. We have put an idea for design, development, marketing, and writing, okay. So let me just share this with you here. I hope I'm allowed to share my screen. So right. So like as you can see, like this is a page where you can see proof of work ideas across design, development, marketing, okay, and writing. So here are ideas you can literally steal it from here. It's for free. Okay, just go check it out. Okay, I have included this in the deck itself. Okay, okay, test it out. Also, we post this on our Twitter handle as well. If you're on Twitter, please follow us. You will be learning a lot. Okay, every day because we put up contents. Okay, where you will have these crazy learnings. Okay, so let me like share this thing with you, okay, here. So why publish your work on Fuller? Okay, so like sorry guys, okay, I'm going to be very direct about Fuller here, okay. So this could be your website, this could be your internet, okay, internet, anything, maybe any platform, okay, that is live, okay, where you can put your work. So I'll be generally talking about that. So why it is important? So currently what usually happens is like currently all our work are scattered, maybe it's on Drive, it's on like on our Notion, it's on our like say Google Doc, it's on Canva, some presentation as on Canva, right? And sometimes it's on Figma, okay. So those are not published, okay. So those are like you can say those are sitting idle in our say like what maybe in our own private folder. So what really happens is it doesn't give you discovery, so discovery is super important. Few days back I got this tweet, where we got a lot of mentions, so the tweet was about like who is building this proof of work idea, so proof of work platform for non-tech individuals, because the reason the tweet was raised because currently whatever work you have done, okay, it's very hard to get discovery. Say most of my work if I have done, okay, it would be either say in my in my local folder, or it would be on my say like Google Drive or say Google Doc, it's there sitting idle, right? It's not giving me any sort of like discovery, it's not giving me any sort of exposure. So when you publish your work on the internet, okay, so what really happens is like it builds credibility for you, okay. You get SEO, okay, you get discovery. So on that platform when someone comes, okay, and say they search for some like some keywords, they literally get into your profile, so they get to see all other works of yours. In that way you get to like what like they connect with you. So let's see like proof of work when you're putting that thing on the internet, it works like it gives you this what serendipity, like this gives you this serendipity where you have no idea you have maybe done this thing and this has clicked somewhere and someone has got someone is impressed with that work and they connected with you, okay. And I'll be giving examples of this thing, okay, like the way I have mentioned here. When you publish your work on the internet, what really happens, okay, on the in the in the next slides. Okay, so like as you can see, like here the success story part. Okay, as I told you on the previous slides, what are the different success stories that we have in the proof of work section. So this is a use case that I have taken about one single person, okay, Abhishek. Okay, so like in this slide, Abhishek is a hero, okay, because like he has put his work in the on the internet, okay, and he has see all this DM that you see here, okay, it's from his proof of work. And this person here, like if you have read this till now, okay, he's the founder, okay, he's the founder and CEO of Hashnode. Okay, he has literally DM Abhishek and he has told everything about his company, and he's told him we are looking for product design if you're interested. So I hope like you are currently relating to this tweet here that I have shown with you all, where what proof of work does is like they bring opportunity for you, right? Instead of hiring manager, you are going to hiring manager comes to you, right? This is the example for it, and all of these are example for it, so I hope like you are able to understand how powerful your proof of work is. So what are the other ways that you can make money with your proof of work? So the first one is I've already told you about externship, right? You can apply for any company and you can ask them if you're available, if you can work them for free, right? Work with them for free. Okay, the next is internship. Again, like it's super easy to land opportunity when you have say relevant proof of work, okay, to apply with, right? So again, that those internship turn into full time. Okay, they give you PPO and stuff. Okay, and obviously for full time roles, like proof of work really is a magical thing. Again, all this thing here you see, these are all full time role. And again, there is a freelancing thing. Okay, if you have a proof of work, you can create a separate seven profiles out of it. Okay, I'll show you how that thing works in the later stages. Okay, then you have this brand collaboration, okay, where like you get deals from brand. Okay, say for example one of your articles got really hit. Okay, so what usually happens is brand reach out to you. They tell you, okay, hey, I saw this this page is really amazing, it has got this much of audience, so would you be interested to put out my product? So in that way you get to collaborate with the brand. So this is for an article writing. Again, this happens for your Instagram page as well. When you have an Instagram page where it has grown to some audience, the brand literally reach out to you and they ask you for promotion. So that way brand collaboration works. Okay, so let me share a bit about Fueler. Okay, what we are building at Fueler. So I don't know, most of you have already gone through our website. Okay, what exactly you are trying, most of you must have thinking what exactly we are trying to do at Fueler. Okay, it could be somewhat confusing as well. Okay, so I'll be trying to break it down for you, okay, how this thing works and everything. Okay, so proof of work is basically is a layer. Okay, not proof of work. Fueler is basically a layer between this learning and this learning opportunity part. Okay, where like you validate yourself. Okay, you showcase yourself. Okay, you prove what you have done. Okay, so on Fueler you can create your profile and you showcase all your work. Okay, Fueler makes it super easy for you. So like let me take you to the dashboard section where it's super easy to upload your work. Okay, you can literally go here, you can paste your work directly from here, you can take any link on the internet and just paste it here. It automatically fetches all the details and you can publish your work. At the same time you can add your work from scratch. Okay, so Fueler makes it super easy for you. Okay, now you must be thinking like there are other platforms as well. Okay, yes, definitely that is super true. Okay, but in our case, what I'm trying to do, we are trying to solve this discovery issue where like people come, okay, and they find generalist individual, and that is where I want to tell you all that Fueler is basically for the generalist individual. It's like GitHub but for generalist individuals. Generalist essentially means the people who are good at multiple skills. They have skills, a lot of they have skills for a lot of other domains. So let's take a scenario. So you are applying for front end role. Okay, so at the same time you understand products, right? At the same time you understand how product works, how marketing works. Okay, so maybe you have created some sort of tear downs. Okay, maybe you have created some sort of PRDs. Okay, so this works are totally different from your front end coding work, right? So this works totally different. So here literally you are exhibiting that I am the best fit for your role because I know this thing. But how do you prove it, right? So what Fueler does is it gives you this common ground, okay, where you can put up any kind of work that you want. You can publish your article, you can publish your podcast, you can publish your YouTube videos. Okay, you can publish your articles. Okay, so your coding projects as well. So I'll be sharing some of the profiles with you, so that way you'll be having this clear understanding. Okay, so it's Fueler is basically for a journalist individual where you are good at a multiple things and you can come to the platform and you can showcase your work. Okay, it's super easy and it's for free. Okay, so and if you're thinking if is it for you, so I have put up I have like, I have all the points here if Fuller is for you or not. So Fuller is not for you if you are someone not curious. Okay, not curious. Why? Because you have given some sort of say for example, you have given some sort of what lesson, like, hey, like this is something you have to read in your degree, so just read it and like that's it, done. But if you're not curious about like what exactly value it would add, okay, what exactly like the market is currently working on, what exactly like the brands are hiring for, so if you're not curious about those things, so Fuller is not for you. Okay, the next thing is like you don't like trying out different skills, so you are just coding, you're into coding and you're just doing coding the like whole day, you're not into the different other stuff, so if you're not that person, Fuller is not for you. Okay, also like you don't like working on new projects, you're just working on one project, and then you don't like collaborating, you are this single person, just working single-handedly, and you're not a team player person. Okay, you don't want to collaborate with someone. Okay, also like you're someone who is not interested in freelancing. Okay, also you're someone who is not interested in startups. Okay, and you don't like to go extra miles. What usually means is like you have learned something, now you don't need to do any skills, you don't have to do any project, so you are like, hey, like I have learned something, now it's enough, I'll be landing opportunity. Okay, so if you are someone if you're anyone like all of this, okay, so this Fuller is not for you. I'm just I thought of just putting it out so that like it clarifies very easily like how this thing, for whom this platform is for. Okay, like, so these are some of the like profiles on Fuller. Okay, so like these are different people. He's a product designer, he's a designer, and he's both front end into front end, and again he's also a designer as well. He's into product design. Abhishek is also same, he's into product design, also he's a person who knows front end, right? So here on this profile he can literally showcase all of his different type of work. Okay, there is no foundation that, yeah, this I have this skill, so I have to put it in there. I have this skill, I have to put it there. So currently he can just put up his link, put up this link here and put a description, and done. It's super easy. I'll be like just give an example here. Let's take from the scratch part. Okay, so what happens on the scratch part, you can upload an image here, so and you can add a title here. Okay, you add a date here, you add your social proof. Okay, this is your proof mainly, and you add a description about your work. Next you click, it usually asks for you asks for your what your collaboration. Also it asks for your tags. Okay, so tag usually means, say for example, um, so this is the discover page where you can literally take inspiration from other proof of works, what other people have done. Okay, more than 200 2500 people, like 2500 proof of works are here, like they have like displayed their work. So let's take an example of UX case study here. Okay, so as you can see, there is a proof section where I can go to this page where he has put in his proof work, and this is the tag part where he can like give all the text. Okay, it helps you in the discovery part. So on the discover section, when I come here and I say like search something here, so it gives me that page. Okay, so coming back to the slide, so like like now comes the interesting part. Okay, so Fuller helps you create multiple version of you. So most of you might be thinking, what is it? Okay, what is it, like also this is Dr. Strange here, so like what exactly it means. Okay, so Fuller has this feature where you can create multiple landing pages of yourself. So what this usually means is, let me show you a real example. Okay, so it will be more impactful, right? So yeah, on the bucket part, as you can see, I've created multiple buckets. Okay, so what bucket usually means is like I have created separate work. Okay, I have created different sort of bucket for my different type of work. So like let me open this page. So this is how my bucket page looks like. So as you can see, like out of all my work, I have created like a different landing page for my, like say only 2 3 4 of my work, that's it. So as you can see, like this has created this separate page from my main landing page. So as you can see, this is my main landing page here. So this is my main Fuller page. Okay, where like you can see all my work. Okay, this section represents all my work. Okay, this section represents all my work, what that I have done. Okay, different sort of work, you can explore it. Okay, all the collaboration that I have done till now, I have collaborated with more than this number, but like the one I have documented it, it's here. Okay, you can see all the people that I have collaborated with. Okay, and here comes the social capital part. Okay, where you can see how many people have engaged with my work. This is the page looks like. Okay, it shows how many kudos you have got, how many profiles views and all the collaborators, and this is here you can put up your GitHub contribution, right? So it's how crazy it is. Okay, so yeah, like I hope I was able to explain. This feature is very useful when you're applying for multiple roles. This feature is very useful when you're applying for different companies. So like what usually happens is we generally share the same work, same portfolio to other companies and all other companies, so there is no differentiation. What the Fuller bucket does is like it helps you create this differentiation. Okay, it's very simple. In simple 3 step, it you can create all your like you can put up all your things. It's like you are going to some traveling, right? And you won't be taking all your clothes from the like cupboard, right? You won't be taking all your clothes from the wardrobe, right? You'll be picking some, say, like all a selective one, and you will take it to your trip. So that is how Fuller bucket is all about. Okay, for different use cases you can use it, and this is very useful for any freelancers because say for example you have closed a client. Okay, so now what happens is, now since you know that this client has a requirement for this, now what you can do is like you can create a bucket for other sort of work, and you can upsell it. So let me give an example. Say for example I have pitched that client, I have closed that client for a side project. So I'll just told them, hey, like I can create side projects for you. It will be like a lead magnet for your brand. Okay, so this is something going to be very amazing, and people would come to your profile. Like it would come to your website, it would give you traffic. So that way I have convinced. Okay, also that I have realized that this person requires content writer. Okay, so what I can do is like I can simply click on, I can create a different bucket where I can put up all my content writing works, right? So this is again my different page where it has all my content writing work, and I just simply share with them. That's it. That's that way I have got to upsell to the client. And guys, this is something we are literally doing ourselves. Our team literally does it for ourselves, our purposes. We use it for our different articles as well. It's not just for applying opportunities. You can apply it for different community events. If you are also applying for, say, like, say for example you are reaching out to someone for a meeting, you can literally show all your relevant projects to them to create an impression. Also, say for example you are writing an article, okay, where you want to mention your projects related to particular niche, so that way you can use your filler bucket. Okay, so this is your filler bucket is all about. That is what it has been like mentioned on this deck. Like this stranger Dr. Stranger or a thing where like you have multiple hands. Okay, so like this is the need specific landing page. Okay, so it is mainly useful for freelancing, internship, extensive, and full time. Okay, so guys, I'm at the end of this session. Okay, so like I'll be inviting all of you. Okay, so please come and try out Fuller. Okay, and see how it helps you. Okay, so I guess I'll be open for questions. Okay, please. Yeah, so Rebecca, you guys are here.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
So
very
yeah,
powerful
I hope
session.
it wasn't that long. So yeah, I'll be stopping my screen. Yeah.
It was a very insightful session, to be honest. I myself was exploring Fuller, and yeah, this session actually enlightened me to try more features. Like I just had a basic profile, but now I'll be exploring more.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Means a lot. Yep.
So
So yeah, I'll, by the way, exploring Fueler, the announcement is regarding the same thing. I'll just share my screen and do things. Yeah. So as we had, now we know about how Fueler works. We'll use it to get something out of this, like, and like try to build up a very cool profile. So yeah, like the Fueler contest is the same thing what we discussed. What we'll have is we'll have a contest open till the end of GirlScript Summer of Code. So at 31st May, GirlScript Summer of Code ends, and yeah. So what you guys need to do is go on Fueler, build your proof of work, add everything to the like whatever everything like whatever we discussed today, your GitHubs, your work, if you're a UI UX designer, your designs and stuff, post it on socials, tag people, and yeah, we'll circulate stuff. The best proof of works get some swags as well, and yeah, like that's the contest. So like uh, we are incentivizing everyone to go build up your things, so like that would help your profiles as well, and like help out for you guys to land jobs in our internships. So yeah.
So I had a question. Can I apply?
You might be able to get better matches, but yeah, mm,
Okay.
sure,
Okay.
sure.
This is so unfair. Even I was a part of this session, right?
yeah, sure, you can apply, you can apply, but it's more focused towards the beginners. So we basically want each and every contributor, especially contributors at our program, to explore Fueler so that they after the program ends, they themselves can land opportunities, get some cool internship opportunities through their skill set, through their profile that they will be building through Fueler. So
Correct,
yes,
correct.
and the rules are important. You need to tag all our sponsors, and especially Fueler, because it is Fueler that you'll be building your proof of work on.
Yes.
And
Also,
we use
you'll be featured on our newsletter as well. So like that's
correct.
from us. I promise you that. Okay. So
I
if
want
you
to
have
I
done
wanted to come
something,
to that. So Fueler has this section in their newsletter where they highlight the best profile. So basically,
yes,
the idea for the contest comes from there. They have an amazing newsletter. You should subscribe to it. I'd personally recommend you guys should subscribe to it. So yes,
yes,
Ritin, you can tell more about the opportunity
yeah,
newsletter.
absolutely. So I'll share my screen. Okay. Like Hush, can I share my screen?
Sure, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be like sharing more stuff. Okay. Like more stuff, as in like what other thing that you get on like there are a lot of other crazy stuff. Okay. So we have currently two newsletters. Okay. So it's one is on Substack. Okay. Just click here. Okay. Once you are in, just go and find it here. Okay. Here we put out like content that are super useful for you for you. Okay, just go and check it out. Okay, it will really help you. I personally like take the accountability of that. Okay, especially this is for journalists. Okay, journalists, why? Because we try to cover a lot of insights from around the world. Also we come up with the questions as well where you can answer those. Okay, so this is one of the newsletters, and the other one is that is very automated. Why? Because once you are on Fueler, okay, and you have published at least one of your work, what actually happens is like every week you get opportunities for free, like on your email id. Okay, we send you opportunities across five different niche. Okay, it's around marketing, design, development. Okay, web3 and product management. Okay, so it's totally on you, like whichever domain you're interested in, just go, and it's usually here. Okay, if you have logged in Fueler at the moment, go check this opportunity section where we have sent 335 opportunities till date. Okay, so you can go and check it out. Each one of them, you can see which are the companies that are hiring for. You can apply to those, and please include your proof of work, because those companies will prioritize you more, because these opportunities are going from Fueler. So if you mention about your proof of work, so it definitely will like build credibility for you. Okay, they'll trust you more. Okay, so I'm not going to open this section. Please open it yourself. This is a surprise for you. Please check it out yourself. Then there is this library section. Okay, where like if you're on Fueler, these are all for free for you. Okay, someone have to pay like to access this, but for you, if you're on Fueler, you can access this for free. For we have playbook for writing, for UI UX design. Okay, for this is for Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can literally use this and level up your game. Okay, this is a side project almanac where it has 150 cool side projects from like builders across the world. Okay, you can literally find 150 project ideas, literally not ideas, actually implemented those. You can connect with them, you can tell them how their projects are and everything. You can get their details, you can connect with them on Twitter. So all of these are here. Okay, it has been one of my hit product, where a lot of people have downloaded. More than I guess 2000 or 5000 people have downloaded it so far. It's that crazy. Okay, and here you will get 100 app ideas for another developer. Okay, and these are like, again, this is for developer tool, and we have more other. Okay, that is on the validate part. Validate is again a section where you get all other ebooks. Okay, as you can see, 100 plus JavaScript proof of work ideas. So just go and access it. I don't know like you have any reason to not accessing it. Okay, just go. This is for free. It's available on Fueler. Okay, and this is a front end developer roadmap. This is very updated for 2022 version. Okay, again, this is a playbook for front end developer. This is a roadmap. This is a playbook, and this is a UI UX design playbook that has been here that I showed you previously. Okay, this is for writing. This is a very interesting one again. Okay, so most of us like Google search on the internet, right? But we waste a lot of time finding relevant thing. So this thing is going to save you a hell lot of a time, trust me. Okay, because we have put out so much tips inside it now, where also we have put out examples so that you can try it out yourself. Okay, we have links, you can click on those and you can actually see how that thing works. Okay, so please go and check it out. Okay, this I have told you again. This is regarding marketing proof of work. If any one of you is interested in marketing, please check this out. We have here like 100 proof of work ideas around marketing itself. Here for again for React, if you're anybody's learning React, you can check this out. Okay, this is for CSS. Okay, so Pratham is someone
Yes.
from Twitter. Yeah, so he is very crazy about like css. He's one of the guy that I literally admire and respect for his knowledge on css. So you can check this out. He has we worked on this together, okay, and we have created this compilation where you can get 50 css threads, okay. So this is the validity part. And please check out our side hustle part as well, where we have created cool projects, okay. Out of those, if you are someone learning front end, please check out our dope ui. Okay, on dope ui you can get these templates for free. Okay, just download this and create your first website. Okay, these are all available for free. Some of them you have to buy. Okay, so you can just download them for free, use it, create your projects. Okay, it's definitely going to help you. The next is there are so many other. The other thing that I will be mentioning here is meme trust, because the meme trust is super cool, because here you can find memes, like Indian memes. Okay, especially just go and type movies, web series, and dialogues, and you will be getting it here. Okay, so apart from this, like we have other side hustles, on this page. Go check it out. Okay, I hope it helps you. Proof of, I have already showed you. This is for a digital marketer. Okay, if anybody is interested in digital marketing, you can check this out. This is a ship me a book. It's a new idea. Please check it out. Okay, so yeah, like Harsh, Rebecca, I'm done. Like if I missed out anything, please let me know.
Yeah, so to be honest, I come from like a crypto domain. I've been a blockchain developer myself, and I can account, like I can confirm that proof of work is the way of getting hired in Web3. And yeah, like Fueler is the one way, I guess. It is already playing a bigger role in like getting a lot of people there landing their first jobs and stuff. So yeah, that it's a great initiative. We would love everyone to like use them and like build up their profile. So yeah,
Correct,
please
correct.
go check it out.
Absolutely.
Damn
Thank you so
nice.
much, Harsh.
You guys have put in a lot of efforts into Fueler, especially the value read section. Goodness, I cannot imagine. I mean, it's really gonna help us a lot as beginners, as contributors who are just diving into a field. It's really gonna help them a lot. So I'm sure our audience, our contributors are gonna make the best use of this platform Fueler right now. And
Not
from
just
now,
this, like, yeah, for technical writer, for a content writer, we have crazy ideas coming in, trust me. Okay, because see, we have always been a community driven product. Okay, Fueler is totally a community driven product. So we have always, from the day one itself, like I have written about this on our Fueler think tank. Anybody can go and check it out. Like from the first day itself, we have been this community driven product. We try to come up with ideas, which definitely help this community. Like any idea that would help them jumpstart in their career. Okay, so we want to be that brand that literally like holds your hand and take you to like a new height, and obviously help you make money. So we want to be that brand for you. Okay, so yeah, this is it. We're just trying, and we need your support. That's it.
yes,
Yeah.
I hope all of you guys can make the best use of this Fueler contest. Go for it, explore Fueler, and yeah, get your proof of work all set up through Fueler. So yes, I think that's it. We can conclude this amazing session.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you, Riten. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Like I can just see comments like this. The session was pretty informative. No one had questions because like Riten explained everything, and like
Okay.
we
Thank you
were
so much,
just
guys.
Insightful
bye.
session. Okay, we
Yeah.
have pretty
So,
good
yeah.
comments.
Hi,
Cool.
Shubhanil.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, meet Suranil. He's like the shadowy coder we have in our team. So he just came in and like yeah, got it.
Yeah. Hi,
Uh,
Shubhanil.
Hello,
You
Pritin.
are आप cheating कर रहे हो, so like this is so unfair. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just kidding. Okay. So yeah, nice to meet you.
Fueler is pretty. I was checking out Fueler as well. So it's pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
Thank you so much,
mm,
Ritin. Loved your energy, loved the PPT, loved your
Yes.
presentation. Damn, Fueler is amazing.
Thanks for your
mm,
time, and thanks everyone for tuning in. So we can
yeah.
wrap up this session
Sure.
here. Yep.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Thank you, guys. See you again.
See
Bye
you
bye.
guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.